Boom! Welcome to another video of the Flowing Dutchman. In this video I'm gonna compare and review two similar but also very different massage guns. Okay guys, so if you have been following me for a long time, you'll know by now that I own one of the Recoverfuns, which is also available on Amazon. 1 year ago they sent me this gun to review, and I gotta be honest, I'm very pleased with this gun and I've used it ever since. So I wasn't really keen on reviewing any other gun because I was like, yeah, it's cheap and it's good, so why would I need anything else? Then, however, I got a message from the company Hydragun. And the thing about their contact with me, their email, was that they actually wanted me to compare. There was actually a mace sound. They actually wanted to compare this gun with this gun. And this is a high quality and high priced, one of the higher priced massage guns in the industry right now. So I was like, are you really wanting me to compare this to this in an honest review? And they said yes. So then I was like, let's do it, let's try it, and I want to see what a more expensive gun feels like, what it actually does, and what the difference is. Because actually, to be honest, I didn't think it would do the job, because why would you spend so much money for a massage gun? And I think you had the exact same thing in your mind. I've now been trying this thing out for 2 months, and I can honestly say that I usually use this one now. So I am pretty happy with my Hydragun, and I'm also on the verge of saying that I would prefer this, even though it's more expensive. But we're going to talk about that more in this video. Why would you even start to use these guns? It's a good question, because everybody's talking about them, but why are you actually using them? Now, one important thing is muscle pliability. The moment you exercise a muscle, it starts to build up scar tissue inside, and it becomes rigid, and it restricts blood flow to actually recover that muscle. Now, you can use massage, and massage has been used this way for a long time, to actually loosen up that muscle, to regain that blood flow, and then open the muscle up so it will restore more quickly. Now, these guns are ideal for that. Not only can you do it by yourself, but you can actually do it harder than someone else would be able to. And one of the main advantages why I wanted one of these guns is because, you know, my girlfriend wants to massage me, but her fingers aren't just that strong. So by using these guns, she's actually able to really give me a good massage, which she hasn't been able to do really that well before. So this is also a very good benefit of these guns. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the quality, so the build quality. Now, the Recoverfun is made from plastic, which is perfectly fine. It feels good in the hand, and it has a nice cover and a battery that you can put out and recharge. There's even a charger with it, but you have to pay extra for that one. There is, however, a thing about the design that I like less. It's a straight design, like most of the massage guns, but that actually makes me always massage it from the top. So I actually never like to hold it like this. It actually doesn't work well. So I'm always holding it here or like this. So I can see now why the Hydragun made their design different. You see the different angle. I actually hold this, it's more comfortable to hold it because of the different angles. So they actually thought about that pretty well. Now, the thing about the Hydragun design is made of aluminium. And the moment I opened the case, there was this smell of quality. And I know that sounds a little strange, like you're buying a massage gun, so why would the smell of the case matter at all? But there's just, you know, there's a premium feeling to this gun. It's difficult to explain, but it just feels really sturdy. It feels, yeah, the aluminium feels good, and it's just it feels good in the hand. So I would definitely give the design and feeling to the Hydragun. It does offer a more premium feeling to it, and also a visual experience. Now let's talk about the different levels of these guns. Now, if you want to shift the Recoverfun on, you have to press the back of the battery. You have to put it on, and then you can just click it once, twice, 3 times to get the different levels. This one has 5 different levels, and it works really well. The first one is quite soft, and the decibels are around 50, as the company says. But there's a slight disadvantage. The moment you press your body, it starts to make more sound, which is actually the only really important thing when you use this Hydragun, because or this Recoverfun gun, because you're never really holding it like this. You're always using it, or you put it off. Level 1. Level 2. Three. 4. 5. So I found this to be the Hydragun to be actually a little bit more comfortable with his 6 levels. You have to press the start button and hold it, and then it will turn on. Once it turns on, you can just press once and it will turn on. Just like this. Now, because it has 6 levels, and I'm not sure if it's because it has 6 levels, but there's a special technology in the Hydragun which makes it possible to actually slow down the volume. So this is very quiet, and it also doesn't make more sound the moment you actually touch your body, which is amazing. Level 1. Level 2. Level 3. Level 4. Level 5. And the last one. Now, ever since I've been using the Hydragun, especially if I use it on my own, I usually use only the first 2 levels, because it's enough. It's enough pressure. It's just a very slow but continuous hit on the muscle, which is very comfortable, and it doesn't make that much sound. The more heavy, I start to dislike the heavy ones. It's just too much pressure and not really what I'm looking for if I just use it by myself. Oh, another thing that is important with these guns is the stopping power. Now, stopping power refers to the ability to put force on a certain muscle before it stops. Now, I've noticed that the Hydragun isn't that well, even though its motor is more powerful than the Recoverfun. In the lower levels, it actually is quite easy to stop. So that means if you put pressure on a certain muscle, if you put you have to put a lot of force into it before it actually starts. So I don't find this a real disadvantage of this gun, because if you want more pressure, you just put on a higher level and then it won't stop. Really, it won't stop so easily. Now, the Recoverfun doesn't stop so easily. It actually goes on, even in the lowest. It's just almost impossible to stop it. So the Recoverfun definitely wins the stopping power test, even though I don't think it's that important when you regularly use one of these guns. They actually work the muscle really well. Now, according to, as far as the package goes, both have a lot of different hats you can actually put on, and I really like them. I don't think there's really a difference between these packages. They both have, well, for the Recoverfun, if you want an aluminium head, you have to buy it separately, but if you do that, then you'll get similar heads, and I don't think there's much of a difference right there. I've talked about this already. The engine and the motor of the Hydragun is a little bit more powerful than the Recoverfun, and that is mostly, you'll find that out mostly in the last level. So in the most extreme part, the Hydragun is actually stronger than the Recoverfun. Now, to be fair, this might also have to do because this is the first model of the Recoverfun, and it also has a more expensive version, which also has a stronger motor. But that doesn't include the package and the comfortability and the look of the Hydragun. Right, guys, so as you might have noticed, I'm quite impressed by the Hydragun. This is not because I endorsed the product or anything, it's just I was really impressed by the Recoverfun, and so far the only disadvantage of the Recoverfun I have found is that it doesn't work so well when it's cold. Okay guys, so here you can actually see the Recoverfun is a little bit cold. So now I press it on and it actually doesn't want to start. Now once it gets a little bit warmer, it will start. But after that, after they sent me this gun, after I said, well yeah, just I want to try it, I want to see what the difference is, I'm really impressed. So I like their courage of actually comparing this to a cheaper gun, which is like, it's a difficult thing, you know. People like to don't like to spend that much money, so why would you even go for a more expensive one if you can buy a cheaper one, which also works well. So I've experienced now what the difference is between a more qualitative product, and I don't undermine this one. It's a good price. The Recoverfun for 99 bucks. It's a great way to actually get into massage guns and try it out. But if you want the Dyson among the massage guns, guys, the Hydragun is the deal. I'm so happy with this gun and I use it all the time. It actually, well, it's very comfortable, and like I said, the first two levels, because it's so quiet, I just enjoy just sitting and watching something and just going around the body, and I just immediately drawn to this one instead of this one. So if the price wouldn't matter, I would go for the Hydragun for sure, easy. But of course, price matters. So I would say they're about equal. If you compare it to the price and what you get for the product, I would definitely think this is worth the $299 they're asking, especially compared to the $99. It's just worth the extra, just like a Dyson of the vacuum cleaners is worth the extra bit amount of money, but you have to have that amount of money to actually invest in such a product. But the thing is, you'll use it your whole life, at least. This will not break on you that easily, and you'll have a lot of fun with it, and you'll be recovering more easily, and especially because it's such a high quality product, you'll be more drawn to it, so you'll recover better, which is of course the thing you want, right? Not just the product, you want to recover well. That's why you would use such a product in the first place. So all in all, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. The Hydragun and the Recoverfun, boom, they battled it out, and I think the Hydragun won, in my opinion. But I hope you enjoyed the video and do make your own, well, you can make up your own mind which would be more suited for you and which would be more important for you. It's just my opinion about these two guns. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next video.
Dutchman, yeah, the